It starts with a wizard, he's old and he's wise, and though he is small, there is strength in his size. The Goliath from the west, he's not smart, but he's strong. The Flagon Slayers, this is their song. Now the warlock, he's lost all the memories he had, 'cause to deal with a demon went seemingly bad. And the druid on his quest to save the shadow plane, when you hear tortured souls, you'll remember his name. They're the Flagon Slayers, and this is their song. They're the Flagon Slayers, the adventure goes on. The cleric, she heals in the light of the moon. She wants to find purpose, it'll come someday soon. Then the rogue draws his sword, metals clashing again. When it comes to a duel, he will always win. They're the Flagon Slayers, they drink and they fight. They're the Flagon Slayers, by day or by night. They're the Flagon Slayers, and this is their song. They're the Flagon Slayers, the adventure goes on.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Flagon Slayers. Welcome back, Corey. Woo!
Welcome back, Corey.
Look that ego, fellers.
Oh, jeez. You don't need any help with that.
Uh-huh.
So, we're back after taking holiday break. We had a nice holiday, everybody. Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
cool. Because now I'm gonna kill you all. No, I'm just kidding.
We all died. This is
Before
this
COVID
is the
kills
end of,
us.
Thank you guys
Ayo.
for watching our campaign for 2 years.
Yeah,
Jacob just killed us.
Just off screen, you all died.
And the cheesiest,
We're actually here to roll new characters.
Here we go.
cheesiest hallway. We all died of COVID.
Oh man, wouldn't that suck?
Yeah, let's not bring that into the campaign.
You know,
this is the way to escape.
To kind of break the veil here really quick, I did actually think about doing a plague theme when we were first starting playing, and then COVID happened, and I was like, not doing that. Get this out of here. But we're back. So, in case you missed last month, the party, after witnessing a massive explosion and rallying to try and save people of Whitestone from destruction, they traveled to the Nicollo estate, where they hid under the ziggurat. The party split up. Genevieve and Animus going to go find some materials that the fake Vesper would instructed them to, while Zygon and Anzu stayed behind and to protect her, even though they're the two biggest magic users, and that was kind of anyway. The party then escaped after the Nicollo estate was exploded, and then traveled into the woods near Whitestone, where they were confronted by the three mysterious women along with the masked figure. Narrowly escaping using a teleportation spell constructed by Anzu, the party escaped after having yet another close call with these mysterious assailants. So, your vision goes from this view of people charging at you, screaming, spells being fired, and trees being lit ablaze, to damp, yet quiet and calm. You are in the basement of the guild hall.
Nice.
Well, that was
Oh.
I'd like
So-
to go upstairs.
I'm trying to remember what my mood was when we were doing this
I know.
last.
What was my
What was
what was my
happening?
motivation?
Where you guys were all about to die.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I went invisible and like stayed.
You were in a cart.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Brady is in a cart. This is a glass of wine for Corey because he likes glasses of wine.
He likes any alcohol. Let's be real. Except for probably Jaeger.
I like it.
So.
Jaeger has its place in time. Just
Jaeger.
not in most places or times.
It's more used for medicine than it is for alcohol.
What?
Anyway, it was originally constructed as a medicine. That's neither here nor there. So, Andrew, you run up the stairs to the guild hall. It's around, I would say, let's see, that happened around 10, so this is around noon. So you guys, it's around 7 or 8 in the morning. No, actually, it'd be around 9. It'd be around 9. There's about a 3-hour difference between Amon and Whitestone.
And what do I see?
The guild hall is currently locked up. You see a few of the kobolds running around. You see some of them with like these tattered like aprons tied on them, and you see that like they're making food for the rest of the kobolds, and it's like worms and like rotted meat that they found and stuff like that, and they're all just chowing down, just scarfing it up. Soph and Garnash are still gone at the watermelon, what would it be called? A watermelon farm or plantation? I don't know for sure.
Farm.
I think farm, yeah. I don't know how big it is.
Factory.
Watermelon factory. They make them cubed. So.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah! Cubed watermelon!
Fucking
So,
cubes.
the rest of the hall is pretty quiet. No patrons.
I'll look down the basement. It's safe.
Is Vesper with us still? I forget.
Yeah, she's with you.
Her name isn't Vesper.
I don't know
What
what
is
we're
it?
calling her.
Hasn't
There
You
you
don't
go.
know, Jacob.
Oh, I do. I found my note.
Finally.
What do you know? You don't know me.
I know you couldn't
easy.
remember.
We found
Yeah, I
it.
couldn't remember, and then I found my note. It's literally like on the top of a page, and then I put it in my doc, so now it's there for
Very good system.
it. Not perfect system. So, what are you guys doing?
Guess I'll go upstairs.
You see
Yeah.
as Azanek ascends the stairs, you see the wings kind of fold in as the illusion begins to come back over her, and she looks like Vesper once more. It's pretty cool. But anyway.
I mean, it's
You
not as
could
cool as other people's, you know.
Drop
Well,
it
yeah.
now. I don't think it's necessary.
Well, I think it's 100% necessary. Having a succubus running around a group of people who just had vampires is probably not a good look.
No, I meant as Vesper.
Oh, well.
Since,
That's
you know,
actually he
for
actually
you.
makes a decent point there. You could maybe not be Vesper.
In fact, I would almost argue that Vesper can't come out anymore for the rest of her life because she might die.
Well, we have to
Oh.
find the real Vesper.
Dear, it's not Vesper that they're looking for, it's me. But you're probably right. Having a new disguise would be beneficial. What do you have in mind?
Oh, long legs. I'm
I
dead.
shouldn't have asked you. That's creepy.
That was a horrible idea to ask him.
Anyway, I should have known.
you
You know, you give people a chance, and then they just let you down.
you're not gonna like this one, but it is an idea just to throw out there. You could be a kobold. We do have a lot of those running around.
Ew.
Just an
Don't
idea.
act too intelligent, though.
I know you're not gonna
she
like it.
she looks over at the kobolds, and you see worms sticking out of their teeth, and just dirt and blood and mud and all this stuff all over them. I think I will pass on that.
Look,
Actually,
how about an intern,
That is
right?
disgusting.
You came here from the college?
oh, idea. And you see the form begin to shimmer, and then you see the pigmentation of her skin begins to change to like this faint kind of pea green, and then you see tusks come out, hair swooped back, and she now looks like Rupert. Do you think this idea? Do you like this one?
Alright.
Very
wrong
hard to
with it?
please.
Why don't you just be like a teenager, right?
She could be a little friend that just left. I don't know.
We could kill Stefan's mom and then have her just turn into Stefan's mom.
I would also like that, you know? One less of those alabastry bastards to wear.
You people are terrible.
A little.
And that's coming from me.
A little bit, yeah.
Fine, here, give me a moment.
No, don't kill her!
No, we're not actually gonna kill her.
What kind of a monster do you think I am?
Well, I'm just saying, I don't know, maybe you snap your fingers and she's gone. I don't know.
That's not... No, that's not... You don't... Oh, the fate of the world rests on your shoulders. Okay, anyway. I will be back. We have things to discuss. Scouts on or whatever. Whatever, I'm leaving. I'll be back in a minute. See, she exits.
Boy.
She's gonna be hanging out for a while, huh?
I'm just so done with politicians and stuff. They're just always doing things that I disagree with, and it's like we're trying to do a thing to save the whole world, and they're only thinking of their own one place, and I'm like, guys, it's
Is this
a whole
Animus
thing.
talking or Caleb talking?
A little bit of both.
That's a great point, Animus. Do you think I still have a chance with Vesper?
The real one?
Oh, well, yes, I wouldn't want the fake one.
That's true. I'm not gonna say you don't. That's it. That's the end of my sentence. I'm also not gonna say maybe try elsewhere with your luck. You know, if something comes around.
Genevieve, I need you to make a perception check.
He called me up.
I'm gonna use my
No,
giant
no.
D20.
Ooh, big D20.
Saying royalty is usually hard to deal with when it comes to relationships.
Dirty 20.
Ooh, okay. So while they're arguing about whether Anzu has a shot, it cannot be of any less interesting to you. You notice something dangling from the underside of the bar.
Okay, I'll go walk up and examine it.
Okay, so you see a black ribbon that's dangling off of the bar.
Okay. Do I know what a black ribbon might might mean?
Make a history check with advantage.
Yeah.
And because I want you to roll for this, not because you need to, but just because it's fun.
Okay. I rolled the same thing twice, so let's see.
So the advantage didn't matter.
12.
Never mattered.
12. Yeah, this wasn't a hard one. So you implemented a ribbon system to signify messages. So green signifies business deals, red signifies assassinations, black signifies guild in turmoil. And there's a few others that we can go into later. But those are the main three that are used.
Guild in turmoil, as in the Clasp, or this guild?
Well, the guild that you're currently at wouldn't know what it meant. So yes, it is the Clasp.
Interesting.
But as you look, you see the ribbon is attached to a small, folded up note.
Okay, I'll pull it out, read it.
So, this note says, "Meet me in No Man's Land in an hour."
Okay. Right, I mean, No Man's Land was it a bar?
No. So No Man's Land.
Was it a casino?
No. So it is, it's a cemetery plot.
That's a horrible name for a cemetery. Jeez.
Absolutely savage.
Oh. Okay.
It's in the cemetery district.
Okay.
The district? How many people
Let me pull up my
It's
little.
one of the oldest cities in the world.
Brady was thinking the same.
Yeah.
No,
I was
he's
just
thinking,
I was-
what tongues can I get?
Right. Yes.
Wizard,
okay.
Where's the wizard?
Is there wizard cemetery?
Alright,
Just a
I'm
specific
gonna-
wizard section.
I'm gonna pocket it I'm not gonna let the group know that I have this right
Make a
now.
sleight of hand check.
Okay. Ooh, it's not good. Okay, it's an 8.
Okay. We'll say Zygon notices.
Yeah, we're
You
still
two
having,
are
we're having a
having a
conversation.
conversation about whether
Yeah.
you have a shot with real Vesper.
Anzu, I swear, there's a little gnome woman down the road, and she would be perfect for you.
Are you telling me I should stoop to my own level? Is that some kind of stupid, intricate short joke?
No, I'm just saying that's the only other woman I've actually seen us talk to recently that isn't either married, probably already dead, or evil.
Thank you, baby.
Fair point. Fair point.
Pretty good. What did I notice?
You notice Genevieve pocketing a letter.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll stroll on over, real casual like, to the bar, like I'm gonna get myself a drink. And I'm
Okay.
going to actually get myself a drink.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna get myself a drink.
Like, oh, what you got over there?
Found some gum stuck underneath the bar. It's a little gross. I thought I'd go throw it away.
Inside check.
Okay, so Genevieve make a deception check, Zygon make a insight check.
It's not good. I'm rolling very bad.
13.
Okay.
12. Ugh.
So
Thank God.
she says this, Zygon, and you see just the smallest quiver of the eyebrow. Just a slight movement.
I'll take a big sip of my my ale. Be like, yeah, good help's real hard to find.
Aren't you glad you hired me?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So you just have a pocket full of gum, huh?
Yeah. It's a bit gross.
And throw the pants
Yeah.
away after this? Or...
I mean, it's not like recently chewed. It's just hard and old. I'll just pull it out, throw it away when I get the chance.
Hey, it's your pants. And I'm gonna walk away.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Your pants, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, stop reading your shit, man.
Jesus.
I'm gonna walk over to Animus and Anzu, and just like keep an eye on her while I'm over here.
Zygon, I could use your opinion. Chances, me and Vesper, right?
The real one, not this one.
Is she still even alive? Is
She's supposed to be.
I don't know. Actually, that's actually a good talking point. Do we?
I mean, if she's not alive, my chances go way up.
Well, wait. Okay. No.
Okay.
No, my main thing I wanted to actually bring up was do we really trust this succubus?
Well, I saw that she survived a bomb that blew up a quarter of the city. I don't think I could have done that. I really don't think any of you could.
I mean, we did.
So
I didn't
don't
even
really
go.
think we have a choice.
Well,
Really?
I'm just
Zygon, could you have survived that?
like as
no?
He said.
That's why I stayed.
I don't think we have
as much as as she's told us things that we may want to be able to trust, which has been one of our greatest downfalls in the past few months. I just like I'm getting really what's the word? It's not quite tired, just kind of I'm just done with people's secondary agendas that have nothing to do with the fact that they know that the end of the world could possibly be happening with the next few months.
Well, Animus, I suppose we should stop relying on others.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She's here with us now, and I'm just.
Well, let's go then. What are we supposed to do now? There's not like a pamphlet that says this is how you save the world. Would have been easier if it were.
Oh,
Instruction.
do you have
Are we
knock?
on
Make one, really.
To see.
Answer, do you have knock? Your spell?
Yeah.
Jacob, it was locked, right? The note with or the list of the souls.
The list, yeah, it's locked, yeah.
Could you do a little knock on this real quick for me?
Pick it up.
Okay. It opens.
All right.
I will take the note with magic hand.
Okay.
Bring it up.
Magic hand.
So you see this small, what looks like a cube within a cube. In mathematics and science, it's called a tesseract. You see that the interior of the cube seems to be shifting within the space, and as you're holding it, you can actually feel the outside cube and the inside cube switch places as it's going in between two different states.
This is going to be fun.
Let
me solve it!
Why can't it just be a list? Why can't we just have a list? Why can't that just happen to us for once?
I want to do like a Rubik's Cube thing and...
You guys hear the door open as Anzu tries to fiddle
I
with
step
this
in
thing.
front of him.
I'll put it in my mouth.
I step in front of him while he was doing that. And Anzu, I'm telling you, this gnome
Anzu,
woman...
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
No.
Oh shit.
Is he gonna lose his pinky again?
No, he's gonna
Hold
lose
on.
his jaw.
Ooh,
It wasn't supposed to
Better.
explode, was it?
getting spicy.
It's a fourth dimensional object interacting with in a three-dimensional space.
I have...
Oh shit. Sorry to interrupt. Bob Saget's dead.
You said it
No
was
Oh,
right?
way.
no.
What?
I'm sorry. I know we're in the middle of the stream. But,
Dude.
Nuh-uh.
What a
That's wild.
horrible start to this year.
It was Bob Saget.
Full House.
Danny
America's
from
Funniest
Full
Man
House.
Radio.
House.
Yeah.
I grew up in an
No.
Asian family.
Oof.
We watch things like Jerry Springer.
Oh, that's so sad.
Wow.
I got a push
Fucking Coke.
notification. Probably.
Well, Anzu might be number 5.
Yeah. What's
19.
going on with that?
What'd you roll?
I got a 15 plus 4.
Okay, so a 19. So as you put it in your mouth, it begins to become unstable, and you can feel it like vibrating within your mouth. But as the door opens, you see this older man, kind of hunched over a cane, just kind of walks in. Looks to be probably a dwarf of some sort. Very, very old. Is there a place that an old man like me can get a drink?
And I look at him and see if he is actually a dwarf. See if there are any illusions.
Make a perception check.
I can just do that if he's within 30 feet of me.
Okay, yeah. It's Azanek.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Oh, good one.
I thought it would work. Nobody's gonna look for an old man. And the beard is very nice.
You
I
know,
want to take out the Tesseract.
Did you seriously put that in your mouth?
He did.
It
Man
was
who loves
disguised
bad
as a
ideas.
lollipop at first. We didn't
It
know.
was not disguised. Don't lie to me. It was not disguised
I
as a
don't know why I
lollipop.
did that. I'm sorry.
He hobbles over.
What is your name, old man?
Get over yourself, Animus. You know it's me. Anyway.
No, I'm wondering what you want us to call you. I'm not saying that.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna be here for long. I'm just gonna deal with what.
I'll
What?
call you
Boomba.
Jeff. Old man Jeff.
Is that with a J or a G?
With a
G.
J.
Boomba.
I don't care. Anyway,
Both.
So, give it to me.
I'll give it to her.
You see, this like demonic, devilish sort of crimson red magic begins to spill from their fingers as they begin to shift and twist this thing, and you see the interior cube and the exterior cube begin to divide, and as it divides, it begins to roll off to its sides, making these these square-looking faces as it's going, and then stretches it, and then folds it back in on itself, and then flicks it, and you see it's this probably about a 1 foot wide, like a 1x1 square, with names written just down it, just one after the other after the other.
Can I read? Are there any of them that I recognize?
I'm also reading it.
Both of you make an investigation check.
Yep. Or
First roll of
Natural
2020. 15.
2022, dude. It's not 2020.
I
What's
almost
wrong
said
with you?
I was about to say I got a 20, and then
got
I
a 1.
thought too many things in my head at the same time, and I blobbed.
Brain didn't move fast enough.
I
It's
blobbed.
okay.
2022.
Let's be real. The last 2 years don't even count. So let's just pretend this is 2020.
Unfortunately, they do.
I hope it's not still 2020, because that
All right.
would suck.
Andy, what'd you roll?
I got a 1.
15.
You know, Anzu, words are hard. You're just you're a little preoccupied. You're thinking of your battle strategy to rescue Vesper and then sweep her off her feet. It's hard to concentrate on names. Animus, as you're going through, most of these names you don't recognize, but you do clock a few. You see Artlist.
Okay.
You see the name Andromeda.
What Andromeda? Do we know that?
That's Annie, the little Kinku.
Oh,
with
I knew
Meryl.
that. I knew that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you're just going through. No other names. You don't recognize any other names.
And I'm not on there.
Not that you can see. No.
Not that I can see.
I mean, if you want to use magic or anything on it, you can.
I use Dispel Magic.
It doesn't do anything.
It'd be great if he was like, "Cool, the names fade away."
Cool. It's gone. No.
So the whole list
you,
is gone now.
Disintegrates.
you see, as you cast the spell, the stone itself that this is made out of begins to, kind of, not reverb, but it almost becomes like a liquid for a second, and it like ripples as the spell hits it, and then it re-solidifies.
Okay. Oh, you know, actually, thinking about that, I would have had to use a spell to see magic instead of a spell to. Yeah, no. I did the wrong thing.
You're good.
I have an out of game question.
Yeah.
Where is Richter? Because I think last we spoke, I told him to come back.
You do not see him, and you haven't heard from him in, let's see, be about 3 days. Well, as you can see, these are the names. Some of these, I wasn't 100% sure of, but I heard them brought up in our meetings. But here's a more accurate list, and you see he double taps it, kind of like a tablet, and you see the list goes from about 100 names down to 6. As it shifts and contorts and kind of squishes in on itself.
So there are only a
There's
couple.
most important.
You can see that 5 of them are crossed through, and the only one that isn't is Andromeda.
Can I have the other names of who's crossed through, if you possibly have those? Just so I...
Yeah. Let me pull up. There was one that, I don't remember if you actually knew this name. So there's a Troska, which was the Kinku druid that got kidnapped when you guys were with the Ashari.
Okay.
There's Antropy. Antropi or Py.
Alright.
There's Artillis. which you already knew. There's a Nihilus.
How are you spelling Annihilus?
How do you want to spell it?
I don't know. Okay, and then Andromeda.
Yeah, there's one more.
Oh, there's 6. Yeah.
There's 6. The last one is Antrosis. Artrosis.
Wait.
Or it's actually pronounced Artrosis.
Atrocious.
No? Why would I? No. Like you figured out my name scheme.
All right. 5 are crossed off, you said, and Andromeda's left.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is interesting. That means we'll probably need to get some word
going
out
to Singorn.
Singorn, yeah. Or we go to Singorn. Maybe not a good idea. We probably bring.
If I
stuff
might
with us.
interject a little, these names that are crossed off are the ones that they already have. I don't know where they're being kept. They wouldn't let me know.
It seems like you were not in the inns. How many, like, who was the hierarchy of that group?
Well, you see this person, thinking. There was,
Are you good? It's like you don't even remember the people you worked with.
I'll cast the spell magic on.
It doesn't do anything.
Shit.
Would Shavira ring a bell?
The
Well, this
Beholder?
is troubling.
There's a Beholder and Shavira.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And you, and then the human man who wields the sword.
Anyways, you don't have to speak to me like I'm a child.
Well, no, I'm just trying to say it slowly so that your memory can come back. I don't know if this is...
You are pretty
How
old.
about this? What was the latest thing you remember?
We had a meeting discussing what was going to happen to Whitestone.
And you were there for that meeting.
Yes, I protested because I thought it was a little excessive.
And
But I was
that's when you went
overruled.
against them?
No, I've been against them since the beginning. But I'm afraid that's when my cover was blown. At least I think.
Did they do something
know
to
if
you?
you were ever actually in cover?
That's true.
This is troubling indeed.
Maybe they were keeping you out of it the whole time because they knew.
Maybe you're
But they
only
needed
turning
some
against
sort of...
them because you don't remember anything, and now you are a morally good person.
Oh, and to none of us are morally good. Stop lying to yourself.
Was me? Ah! That hurt my face.
Bless you.
Ow. I'm okay. Anyway. You see that they're struggling to remember who they worked with.
Do you think they would have the power to erase your memory from a distance?
Anzu, make an Arcana check.
Arcana check.
Or if they all had similar, like, a connection between the mind and they just cut her off. And
30.
it's doing something.
So the only spell that you know of that could do something like this is Modify Memory, Anzu, but it is super, super limited, and it would not be able to erase months, possibly even years of interaction. A memory wipe of this level is unheard of.
Could Wish do it?
It's a gray area.
It was
So
worded well.
wish. The way the wish spell works, maybe, but that's even stretching the wish spell to kind of extreme. There could be like a way to do it if you used a deck of many things, but that's also exceedingly rare.
With my knowledge of the black market, I wouldn't happen to have any inklings of where the deck of many things would be, do I?
Oh, I wonder why you want to know that.
Just
No,
curious.
it hasn't come up. No.
Okay. Question, Jacob, was Mathis, did he go back to Amon?
He is still in Whitestone helping with the recovery,
Okay.
as far as you know.
Okay.
How about the only thing we want to do right now.
You're talking too quiet.
Yeah, what?
A little quiet.
He's stage whispering.
Why
There
don't
we
we
go.
protect Annie and see where it goes from there?
If we all go to Singorn, though, we're bringing
Yes,
everything
it will
with
be.
us.
Well, Singorn's got to burn anyways.
But
According to
I'm
dreams.
sure that they already know.
Before you all decide to move on to your next step, we do need to eradicate the Beholder that's here in Amon.
Oh, right. The Beholder. Yeah, that might be a good thing to eradicate.
You know, I mean, with one less of the 5, this Annie might be a bit safer.
We have any leads as to where the beholder might be?
And they'll be the 3.
Oh, I have plenty of leads. And in fact, I need to go right now and investigate one of them.
Is that what the gum is for in your pocket?
Yes, it was secret gum.
Secret gum.
Secret
I'm
gum.
gonna fill everyone in. Yeah, I saw her put something in her
gum.
pocket. She said it was some gum.
Oh, wow, that's a weird
Never had
way for you
magic
guys
gum.
to leave messages as gum. I guess it
It's
does.
not-
It doesn't stick out or anything, right?
Oh, I just
It
had a
wasn't-
really good idea for a magical item. You put a message inside a piece of gum, and when they eat it, they hear the message.
Oh my god. That'd be
That's
so
kind of
Oh,
fun.
that's so cool. Writing that
Copyright
down.
that right
Keep
now.
going. Keep going. Writing it down.
Genevieve,
Yes.
is there a possibility that there might be some rebels of the Clasp who are willing to still follow you?
Oh, I believe so. And I think one of them's left me a message. Either way, I do need to go figure out what this is. Something's wrong in the Clasp, and that's something I need to handle. So if you'll give me about an hour, maybe more, I'll be back. I'll be back.
I'll
Be
be back.
Wow.
I have a cough drop in my mouth. I'm sorry.
I'll be back.
I'll
Abby
be
with a
back.
cough-
We all
Abby
meet
with a
back
cough drop
in,
is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Same
I
person.
don't know, maybe 4 hours.
You may have
5.
seen her. In
I have to go
Terminator.
check up on Richter.
I don't care how long it takes. But I will fill you all in when I return.
I am gonna go to a scroll shop and get a scroll ascending.
Okay.
Jacob, I'm going to go to No Man's Land.
Is anybody going to go with you, or are you going by yourself?
I don't really feel like any of them should come with me.
Okay. Animus and Zygon, what are you guys doing?
Unless someone wants to.
Will there be more gum?
Is there
No.
more gum there? That's the question.
No.
Then I'm out.
No gum, no Zygon.
But if you want to learn some secrets, you're welcome to come, I guess.
I do like secrets.
I know you do,
Secrets are nice.
but you have to be quiet.
I'm not so good at that. I
Don't-
do
don't do
alright
the-
with that.
I do the talking.
Oh, can we see? Yeah. Oh,
I do the
come.
talking.
If I don't know what the fuck else I'm gonna do. I don't want to stay
Yeah,
here.
I got nothing else going on.
As you guys are
Well,
making
3
your
deep.
plans, Azanek stands up. And then the illusion fades away, and you see this large, like probably 6 foot tall, red wings, red skin tone, bare chested man, well groomed, well cut, super buff, just very stereotypical like runway model look of a dude.
Like Damien from Monster Prom.
Kinda, yeah, kinda. Not as thin, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with the whole memory lapse thing, I think I need to return home and see if maybe they can help me.
Where's home?
Well, what do you think? Anyway, I've left some information for you, up in your office. Possibly where Vesper is. We do move her sometimes, so if you want to find her, you might need to do it. But, if you don't, once things blow over completely, we can return her safely home. This is troubling. Not having my own thoughts is a new sensation. And you see this, you smell this kind of sulfurous sort of burning, like it smells kind of like hair burning mixed with rotten eggs. And as it creeps into your nostrils, you can feel your nose hair start to kind of like curl and like kind of almost like it's being burned. As this portal opens up, and you just feel this blast of heat come towards you. Back to paradise. Good luck, everyone. Oh, and you can mark me off your little 5 list. I don't think I'm part of the club anymore. Walks through the portal.
I take out a notebook and I check him off. I check them off.
Yeah. All right. We'll do Anzu's first because it'll be quicker. So, Anzu, you have one of 2 options. You can either go to Gilmore's or you can go to the scroll rack.
I'll go to the scroll rack.
Okay. So as you get there, you see that the door has been boarded up. You see the windows are boarded, and it doesn't look like anyone's there.
For emergency reasons, I will cast Pass Wall to go through.
Okay. You step through, and as you do, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, you gotta be fucking me. A natural one.
Natural 1. So as you step through, you feel this snap as you see a tripwire snaps next to your foot, and you look up and you just see a large cast iron frying pan come straight towards your face, and it just hits you right in the face. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as your nose begins to bleed from the impact. Who goes there? I've got more frying pans.
I am sure you do. Look, I'm just there's an emergency. I really need a scroll right now. Wherever you are. Hello?
What kind of scroll?
A scroll of sending.
You see a small scroll rolls out from the darkness.
I'll take it.
17 gold!
17 gold. 17 gold.
You place the gold on the floor. You see a pale white hand reach out and
grab
pull
the
it
hand.
back. Make a athletics or acrobatics check.
That is 14.
Okay. So I rolled a 1. So you snatch the hand. You are now holding this person by the wrist.
Nice.
Who are you? Why are you so creepy? I'll pull him out.
Hang on 1 sec.
Now, maybe I want to make a deal with you. At a proposition, I buy a lot of scrolls.
So you see this small gnome, pale, doesn't look like he gets out a lot. Big, like, Coke bottle glasses on. You see his fingernails are all gross and kind of like dirt under him, cracked, just gross. He's wearing like these old kind of tattered robes. You recognize these as it's the uniform for the Alabaster Lyceum.
Oh,
But it's like super old and dingy and got like explosion residue on it and like different stains, and it just does not look good.
no wonder you don't get out a lot.
I have friends.
Yes, how many? Do they have 2 legs?
One of them's over there. And you look over and you see a mop with a ball sitting on top, and a face is drawn on the ball.
Oh no.
I think you should get some help sometime.
I think you should mind your own business.
What's your name?
Titus.
Right. Pleasure. Not really a pleasure. I met you.
I know. I remember everybody. What's your name again?
Anzu the White.
That seems a little pretentious.
You're not the only one to say that. Yes. But it wasn't. I didn't name myself that. It was given to me.
Let's go and get out of here.
Well, nice talking to you. Bye.
Door slams. You hear a bunch of other boards getting nailed onto the door.
I'll cast Ascending to Richter.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
God,
Uh-oh.
I can't do any good.
The stuff you want to do is just, crap.
You 25.
Okay, what do you want to send?
How are you? Where are you? Daddy misses you.
Okay. You send the spell. A few moments pass. A minute. 2 minutes. 5 minutes.
Oh no.
You're just kind of waiting.
Rip.
And then you hear back. Cold. Dark. Can't talk long. Was taken. Send help. And then it ends.
Send help where? What the fuck?
Oh
He's smarter
no.
than this. He has a college degree.
Oh god. College degree that
I'll
you
knock
handed
on the
him.
door again.
Well, yeah. Tritus sticks his head up. What?
Yes, I need another, maybe 2 more. Please.
He cracks the door slightly and hands you 2 more.
Also
57 gold.
57 gold. That doesn't even add up.
There's a rush fee.
Anzu would also know that we need to send a sending spell to Thea or someone in Singhorn about Annie.
Thea knows.
Trititis
Does she know
doing
now?
his eye movement makes my left eye
I mean,
dry.
She has a feeling.
Yeah, I did give her the old memory of my whatever the fuck happened to me in that one quest that I had to do.
She'll have it handled.
Thea just comes back. Hey, I killed one of the 5.
They're actually all dead, guys.
Killed them all.
That's what I was doing.
Campaign's over.
You guys,
We can go on vacation.
you
with
guys
the
are just
vacation
slowing me
stick.
down.
Okay.
All right.
Victor
What are
again.
you doing? What are you sending?
I need details.
Oh, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck!
Just highly unfortunate, really.
It was 24.
Okay, yeah. What do you want to say?
I need details.
Where were you when you were
Anything.
captured?
To come get you.
A few moments pass. This one comes a little bit quicker. Arrived in Amon 2 days ago. Was captured by... And then it cuts off.
So he's probably in a mod. Can't be certain.
Bit cold.
He could be in a dungeon.
Yeah.
A dungeon.
Like, probably...
He's just
Crazy.
dragon.
They
I
probably
mean,
stripped
he's
him.
saying that this is cold. It must be like really fucking cold.
He could be in a
I
cold
mean, he
dungeon.
lives on top of a mountain.
Oh,
They could have stripped his clothes.
And
beat
he's a
him.
silver dragon.
I mean, he could be still in his like regular human form, or his like human form.
Colder than normal.
I don't know, Jacob. Based off of that description, would he regularly be cold like that, or would does he usually?
From what you remember, the cold didn't really bother him much. I see somebody thinking about Frozen.
Because he lives on a fucking mountain.
Yeah, and he's a silver dragon, and that's not really a big problem for him. So him saying it's cold is probably... It's a little alarming.
Okay, is there like any place that I could think of that would be so cold he just can't bear it?
Make
mean,
a
it's gotta
history
be, like,
check.
You, right? History.
The northern mountains. Could be
36.
in
A
Kyle
Whitestone.
and Whitestone.
37. Okay, so there's a few options. You've got the Stormcrest Mountains, which are near the Frostweld, which is a place where a frost giant came into the prime material plane and kind of ruled over it for a while and created like this crazy ice kingdom.
And where is that?
It is near the closest major city is Singorn. Then there's also the Cliff Keep Mountains. So the Stormcrest Mountains are in the south. The Cliff Keep Mountains are in the north. You actually have been there before, so that was when you was teleported, when all the stuff with the college was going down. You guys were teleported to the Cliff Keep Mountains. And then there's also the Dagger Bay Mountains, but they don't get as cold as the others. And then they could also he could be in Wildmount. There's some mountainous regions there. It's another continent.
Okay, so I'm gonna rule that one out. I'll write it down for now, just to ask.
Time to go to Wild.
It's looking like Storm Crest, because I don't know why on earth anyone would go to. All right, I'm
You
gonna
do
go back.
know that there are more civilizations in the Stormcrest Mountains than there are in the Cliffkeep Mountains. The Cliffkeep Mountains are almost completely unexplored.
So he's most likely in the Storm Crest. Okay.
Unless they took him to the Cliffkeep Mountains, because I know there's not as many civilizations to catch them.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'd have to find, if we're gonna go to Singorn, then Stormcrest is probably one worth checking up on. I'm gonna go back to the guild.
Okay.
Let's have
So
those
the other three.
bad feelings if we go to Singorn, it's gonna burn down. Just like a thought in my mind.
Just a weird,
Just a
weird thought.
weird
Crazy
thing.
how Jacob almost teased that happening.
Like 4 times.
Ugh.
So, you guys eventually make it to the cemetery district. Genevieve, you lead them through a few of the different plots. There's a bunch of different families, and then there's random ones. But you eventually get to this like garden area, and you see a fountain with on top of it is the Raven Queen, like a statue, and then the water flows down, and then you can see the water is being generated from where the eyes are, like going down the mask, and then you can see there's a bunch of little statues throughout the fountain that are doing the same thing that kind of flow into it. You, knowing this place quite well, know that the 5th statue on the right, if you twist the head left, it stops the water, drains it out, and then creates a staircase that goes down.
Before I do that, I'm gonna look at Animus and Zygon and be like, again, I do all the talking. Just be quiet.
Did the lock and key thing. Throw away the key.
Love that.
He's gone, Zygon. It's all the way over there.
No, turn the head.
Okay. So, the two of you, having not seen this before, it's this insane sight. All the water stops, and you see it drain out the side, and then you see as it starts to rotate, and you see these stone stairs begin to go down seemingly endlessly.
Alright. Off we go. And then start walking down.
Okay. So, you walk down, and it eventually empties out into this large, what kind of looks like a guild hall. You see that there's people drinking, playing darts, some are playing cards. People don't really pay much attention to you. Seemingly, make a perception check, Genevieve.
$18.
So as you're walking through, you notice a few of your former members, but they don't seem to recognize you. There's no look of recognition when you lock eyes with them. There's nothing there. It's odd almost. But you kind of steel yourself, and you eventually get to the back door, which is this large iron door with an eye slat to the top of it.
Is there like a special knock I know or something, or do I just knock on it?
You just knock on it. You see the slat opens. Who's there? Who is it?
Am I supposed to announce myself? Normally would I do that?
I don't know. Would you? I'll let you make this decision.
And I could always do some talking.
No, remember, lock and key, Zygon.
Zygon, you're not allowed to talk. You're lock
Does
and
it mean nothing?
I didn't lock and key, but I went and grabbed
This
your
is
key.
true.
I went and grabbed your key, though.
Thank you. It was a good first mate right there.
You guys are such idiots. I love it. I love it so much.
The Dancing Blade sings only at midnight.
Cryptic.
Slides. You hear, as all these locks begin to turn, the door slides open. All right, you're allowed in. Come on in.
Thank
And
you.
you see this large, what looks like an ogre, real big, real doofy looking, but he opens the door and then he slams it back. So this is the interior room. and you see two figures are sitting at this this circular table that has the Clasp insignia like burned into it. Like this table was custom made. You see a few dartboards off to the side. You also see a small liquor cabinet that is yours. That is 100% yours. This was your old office, basically. One of them, anyway. But you see these two figures, and they both lower their hoods as you come in. Corey, would you care to describe your character?
Yeah.
So, oh, get to do something now. Nicollo, he's a 5'7", human rogue, bald and kind of greasy looking. He's a little gross. He kind of reeks of booze. I'm not gonna lie. And he's a little sweaty, like all the time. Kind of glistening, you know. He's wearing a black kind of leathery jacket, head to foot, and has been worn seemingly for a long, long time. Probably hasn't changed in the last 5 years at least. He's a rough looking feller. Looks like he's seen some shit, and he smells some shit. Let's just put it that way.
Okay. And sitting next to Nicollo, Genevieve, you recognize this man. He's a drow. You see long white hair that's one side is kind of braided down the side of his face, and then the other side is just long and kind of flowing. You see his right ear has a few notches taken out of it, and then the left ear also has a few notches taken out of it, and in total it's 7 across 2 ears. He stands up. Oh no, not Smooch! A random house cat attacked Zygon.
He's out of
Goes over
commission.
and dies.
Guys, remember when Smudge was super, super tiny and a little kitty?
He
Now he's
was
a
so
big,
small.
big kitty.
Badass now.
He's still small compared to
Badass.
my cat.
Big old kitty. Anyway, he stands up. Hello, Genevieve. It's been quite some time. My
Yes.
apologies for taking so long.
Love
This
what you've done with
is-
my office.
Well, you know, we have to make minor improvements here and there. I haven't touched the liquor.
You
It's all
better not.
yours. I haven't, I swear. You might have, but that's not, you know. This is Cartasius.
Flirtatious.
Yeah.
And what was he to me before?
He was your right hand. You guys did everything together. You came up together. He is your right hand man. You also know the notches in his ears are successful political assassinations. He's big on those.
Big politics. Ooh, I might have to hire this guy with my politics outrage at the beginning of this episode.
So why have you called me here?
Well, to be completely honest, it's because of the recent happenings in the guild. As I'm sure you know, things have gotten even weirder. But a thing that I've started to notice is that a few, not all, of the members don't seem to even know who you are anymore.
I noticed that when I walked in.
You've always had a good eye. But I did a little digging, and I found that the ones that have recently forgotten have been sent on fact-finding missions. When they come back, poof, no longer know. So, I have a dubious idea.
Please tell.
Well, there is the annual Smiling Tiger soiree. I know how much you enjoy them, but the current leader is wanting to send one of these fact-finding parties there to scope the place out and see if maybe we can rob them. I know it completely violates every agreement we've made. I voiced that concern in our most recent meeting, but I was outvoted by some of the other spirelings. So, I was given the task of creating the team that would case the joint and then steal what is in the vault. Well, I thought this might present a great opportunity. So, I was thinking, Nicollo here, since he owes me quite a lot, could run point on the mission, and we could say that a few of his friends are coming along, since Nicollo seems to have friends in every place he goes.
You could say that.
So, I thought, why not? You can send your new little guild friends. Yes, I've been keeping tabs on you. Yes, I know you don't like it. Yes, I know you're your own person. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I have procured your invitations. Some of them forged, some of them not. You know, we have to make things work. But
Yes.
what you would do is go into the Smiling Tiger, schmooze everyone you want to schmooze, do whatever. Apparently the guild leader's going to be there anyway to make things seem less suspicious. Why would he be there if we're going to steal things, blah, 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 blah. His mind works in the most stupid of ways. But you go in, you make good with him, you know, show that there aren't any hard feelings, and then we find out what's happening to the other guild members after these fact-finding missions. Maybe we get a little bit of money from the Smiling Tiger for stopping this whole extortion thief plot. And, you know, we get to have a little fun. Right.
Manny does owe me a favor.
Oh, he owes everybody favors, but he never pays up.
Well, this time he'll have to.
I like it when you get all threatening. But
Don't think that's a word, darling.
it's a word when you say it with confidence. But your little friends here, they're already cleared. They can go. The one that I'm having trouble with is the large fellow who screams a lot. They're kind of concerned that he might blow the cover. Is that going to be a problem?
Large fellow.
I'm talking about. Wait,
Don't know, folks.
I'm talking about Lockdog?
Yes.
The only one that's he's not.
He's not here
He's
right
not.
now.
He's not. He's away, from what I've heard. And so is the girl.
I see that I've been getting some misinformation. And he looks over at you, Nicollo.
Hey, not my fault.
Oh, no, it's not your fault that you go get sauced every second you can. You know, if we weren't friends, Nicollo, if we didn't know each other well, I would say that you were a drunk.
You can say it anyway.
I'd be saying absolute drunk. Absolute drunk.
I hate you
only-
both.
The only people I
You
bring
too,
along
buddy.
are these two and the little one, the wizard, Anzu.
Oh, yes, the one who likes to stick his hand in things?
Yes.
Well, maybe he can stick his hand in this vault. Okay, well,
So that's me.
if you're all on board, we can meet back here tomorrow, and I can give you the layout of the place and the general plan. But you were always better at heists. I'm more of the killy side of things, so I'll leave the ultimate plan to you.
Just don't
make
know
sure
how
you-
I'm going to be nice, play nice with a giant floating meatball.
Well, you know, not my problem. If things go sideways, I can always get out of here, you know. I've always got multiple go bags. But, yeah. If you need anything, just let me know. Also, Nicollo's gonna stick around with you, make it seem like you know each other well. Kind of adds to the cover a little. I promise he won't bite, just keep him well fed and well drunk, and he'll be fine.
Can do. I'll look at Animus and Zygon. You both cool with this?
I mean, I'm cool with it as long as we're all working together towards the same goal here, and we're not just
Kill the Beholder.
kill the beholder.
Yeah, it's all that kumbaya, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter to me. If you think you can get one over on me, then you're going to be another notch on this ear.
I'm not.
I don't know if he's important enough for the
Yeah,
notch.
I'm not.
Just gonna look over to Animus and smile.
Fine.
I don't
But
care about.
I expect complete secrecy from this. Don't be telling any of your political friends.
Oh,
Will do.
I've had a whole thing about politics. I actually may have to hit you up later and pay you some gold for. I don't know. I'm just. There's a lot going on.
I don't think you can afford me.
I can afford you.
You think-
As of
Yeah.
recently, perhaps.
Hmm.
We'll keep you updated.
All right. Well, I don't have any information for you. I have to get all the plans from the big man today. But,
Anything you
stay
can tell
careful.
me about him?
well, he's extremely paranoid.
Cool.
Germaphobe, makes us wash our hands all the time.
Ooh, these are all good
Um,
things that we should write down. Germaphobe.
He enjoys disintegrating people that make him angry, which happens a
Alright.
lot. What else? He has a pet rabbit. He named it Hops.
Creative.
Yeah, I told you, his mind is a cacophony of stupid.
How paranoid is he?
Oh, well, extremely. When I suggested that Genevieve lead up this mission, he threatened to disintegrate me, and then I said, well, you could kill her if you don't like it, and then he could say he was fine with that. So, be on guard for that. He might want to kill you, but I don't think so. He loves fashion, too. He's had a suit made for the occasion. It's quite just...
Does he have a body to put the suit on?
Well, no. But it
Does it just
he's
hang on
had
a
it
hanger,
fashioned.
like under
No,
his
he's
body
had it
while he
fashioned
flies?
to be like a vest that goes around, and like it's very odd. He also has a top hat. He says that he wants to look dapper for everyone.
Something about beholders,
They love
It never
being
is-
the center of attention, really.
Not as threatening as...
No.
you'd think they'd be scarier, and then
In battle.
they wear a top hat.
Well, see, the top hat hides the danger, is what it is. That's at least what
Yeah.
he says. But, yeah, he's not as scary until you see him disintegrate someone you've known for 20 years, and then it gets kind of scary.
Oh. Sorry, I'm not supposed to be speaking as much as I am. I'm sorry, Genevieve. A thought to put in your guys' mind. If we're trying to maybe mess up a little bit of the, the leadership in this group, if he's that paranoid, we could think of a plan to be against his other group members. I don't know, something like that. Just a thought.
Small Bird does bring up a point. However, I don't want, and neither does Genevieve want, any of our members to be threatened. He's already taken many of us. Plus, the other spirelings are merely doing what he wants so that they don't die, and there are rumblings. I'm sure if you grease enough wheels, you'd be able to start a coup. But as the days go on, more and more people are loyal to him. I mean, we've been making more money than we've ever made before, and we're not giving as much money to charity anymore, so there's more gold to go around.
Interesting.
How much does the guild here know about the group he's part of?
Oh, the 5?
Yeah.
I learned of it a few days ago.
So
It was
they
before...
don't know
but-
very much.
No, we don't know much at all. The only reason I found it out is because I heard him talking in his sleep. Beholders are so stupid.
Could use that to our favor too. Just spread a little rumor around about maybe Shavira or something going against him. Because if
I'll look
nobody
into that.
knows him and they just bring it up to him, like, "Oh, boss, I heard about this Shavira person that's against you."
As I said, disintegrations.
I can
Isn't-
do it.
Oh yes, you could easily be disintegrated.
Yeah. Well, I could also just tell him.
Mm.
Oh,
he
Mr.
knows who you are.
Beholder. What? Does
He
he?
knows who you are, I'm sure.
He knows I'm a Flagon Slayer.
Well, to be
He's
fair,
one of
we
the
all
five.
kind of know who you are. We've been keeping tabs on you since you got to the city. It's kind of our job, as Genevieve knows.
Yes,
We'll think about it.
we've always kept tabs on you.
Put a pin in it.
Yes.
Well, I don't know what else to say. I hope this goes well, and I hope no one gets disintegrated,
Yeah.
except for
Yeah.
maybe someone who has been eating all my food and drinking all my alcohol, and then
Ooh.
eating all my food again. He just dead eye stares at you, Nicollo.
I mean, you leave it out. We get eaten. Get there good away, Scabby.
Leaving it out is not the pantry.
Pantry? What the fuck is a pantry? You've come on, kid.
It's a place where I don't want to have this argument again.
Oh, how I missed this.
I think you really do. Yeah.
Nicollo, get out of my sight before I stab you.
Also,
Some really good.
I'm going to
Careful.
stab you.
Some
I am going to
Oh.
give you the count of 3. 1,
He means it. Come along, let's go.
2,
I want to see what he does.
3. And
No-
he
no
throws a
problem.
dagger right into your chest, just full on. See if it'll hit you. Ooh, it doesn't hit. It doesn't hit.
Yeah. I was about to say I was gonna do uncanny dodge, but you know. Oh well.
It just strikes you in the chest and it just rolls off your armor. That was a warning shot because I like you, despite everything you do say and smell.
That was a wimpy shot because you're a fucking wimp.
I look at
Cast him.
I'm going to act like you didn't say that because it hurt my feelings.
Nicollo and I hand out.
That's weird. I didn't know you had any feelings.
Well, I didn't know you had any brain cells.
Oh my god. Nicollo, was it? Nicollo?
Yeah.
Oh, I hand out. I put my hand out. You might want to use this, and it's. There's nothing in my hand. It's the invisible key that Zygon used to lock his mouth. Here, watch, it works on him, and I go to unlock Zygon's mouth. You're muted.
We have
Oh,
a
thank God.
right over here.
Oh my god, it still works.
I thought mine was man. Jesus.
It's a magical key.
I am so. Cartasius looks at you. I don't. He looks at you, Genevieve. How the mighty fall. These are the people that you say are going to.
The track record is
I mean, you're
Beats
listening to this
better
guy? He can't
than
even control his
themselves.
own booze and food.
Yeah, to be fair, sometimes you just have a little fun with wording. When you see as much shit as we do every day, your brain just goes. It's like-
sometimes I just tune it out. I don't listen.
Yeah, it's.
Honestly, by the
Just
kind of
walk,
thing,
honestly.
red flags. We got red flags to go all around. So we might as well make it our calling card. Am I right?
Yeah. Well, I'll put my hand on his shoulder and just. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you. Now, please leave. I can feel my sanity slipping away. The longer you're in
I'm
this
getting a
room.
little high.
I'm surprised you
Okay.
still had any left, fella.
Could be both a beholder.
Just leave.
And then I just walk out.
All right. So, for sake of ease, we'll say that you all return back to the guild hall. Anza, you've been there for about 20 minutes. Is there
Collecting my
anything you want to
things.
do? You're collecting your things? Okay.
In my office.
Okay. So as you guys enter the guild hall, it's now about noon. And we'll be taking tonight's break. Welcome back, everybody. So everyone is in the guild hall. Anzu is up in his office preparing his things. Everybody has just arrived back. You see that the kobolds have cleaned up after themselves after being quite messy, but they're learning. They're getting better.
They touched the pole, did they?
No, they're too scared to touch the pole. Good, I don't want them to. But things are still pretty empty. You guys aren't technically open yet, so.
I'm not technically open though, or we?
Office and find anything.
You're not
we-
open.
Okay.
You're not open.
Okay.
Well, welcome, Nicollo.
Pleasure.
I don't know if you've ever been here to drink before. I don't. We have some pretty good parties here and there, sometimes full of vampires, but you know.
I mean, I'll party with a vampire. I would do, but you know, not mine. But it's a cup of tea, you know, wine, I guess, cup of love, whatever you want to call it.
I mean, we partied with one for months without knowing it, and it was a pretty fun time up until he completely betrayed us. But you know.
That's true.
I mean,
It's not just vampires who do that.
No, you're right. But this particular one. Did.
I'll questions, but maybe I don't know the answers to those. Yeah, never mind. I don't want to know. Booze? Anybody?
Yeah.
Have a drink.
I'll jump behind the bar since our bartender's out right now at a melon farm. Long story.
Melon farm.
At a melon factory.
Let's just go to the melon farm.
You know what, guys? Forget this saving the world thing. Let's just let's just grow melons.
Let's just grow melons until the world ends.
Honest work.
I mean, somebody else is probably going to save it anyway, right?
You guys can hear above you some scuffling going on in Anzu's office.
Somebody get frisky up there?
It's just our.
Is Anzu down here with us? Or is he up
No,
there?
he's up there.
I was gonna say that's weird.
Just
Making
our
a lot of
guild
noise.
leader up there.
Mm.
Doing shit.
Good leader, huh? What's he like? Big fella?
Crazy likes to touch things small.
Small.
Exactly what you'd expect to run this guild.
Small. How small we talking?
No.
Yay. Small.
Oh, he's a...
No.
Is the dragon head on the wall still like knee height?
Yeah,
People accidentally
hit their knee on it. Yeah.
Stump my toe on the fucking dragon.
so he's that small. Huh?
Yeah.
Does he get real sensitive about it?
No, not usually.
No, not really.
No?
He'll
Embraces
say
it.
something. He'll say something to you if you bring it up, but I mean, other than that, he doesn't really get that upset about it.
I think I'm going to test those boundaries then.
I'd like to take the pole down in my hurried state.
Okay. You guys see a large backpack full of different gear on Anzu's back as he looks like he's about to go on some sort of expedition.
Introducing Anzu the White.
Mm.
Yes. Thank you for the introduction. I'm going to go. I'll see you guys in...
What?
Where? Excuse me?
What?
I am going to Cliffkeep Mountain.
What?
No, you're not.
Anzu, we can't break up now. There's only a couple of us left.
I'm not leaving permanently. It turns out that Richter is kind of dying right now, so I need to go.
Why would you not ask us for help?
Well, would you like to come?
Well, we need
No,
to discuss. We need.
I'd like to be asked.
Well, then you better go pack up your rations.
We need to discuss something before we do
What
that.
do you want to discuss? You have 30 seconds.
We have a plan in place to kill the Beholder in a few days.
I can't wait.
Is it that serious? How do you know Richter's in danger?
I sent him sending spell, and he's out of breath and cold, which means
I forget, do I know who Richter is as Genevieve?
you met him once.
You've met him. No. You haven't met him.
And who is this again?
He's my son.
Also a dragon.
He is also a dragon.
So, I'm not going to get into lineage. I
Adopted.
don't know how that works.
Adopted.
See, that's something I
I'm not
never got.
Eggs.
Uh,
So he's a dragon.
Yes, and he's a professor.
So he can.
Kind of like Barn.
Oh, he's a professor. He actually runs Cobalt Conservatory.
You think he can't handle himself for a few days?
I take a couple more steps towards the door. See, I thought he could, but there are some things that are always stronger than we expect. As they say, like a fish.
Well, where do you think he is?
It's not common for him to be called. He's either in the Stormcrest Mountains, the Cliffkeep Mountains, or Wild Mountains. So,
All of you know those locations, just to make things a little bit easier here.
wow, really narrowed it down to the entire world there.
Yeah. Maybe. I wonder if I might be able to narrow that down for you. I don't know, but I can try. And I want to pull out that the dagger or whatever it was from the
Mhm.
Draco Lich,
Mm-hmm.
whatever it was, and see if I can connect with my patron.
oh, is she trying to fuck my son?
No,
Yeah.
No,
What?
not you, Shavira.
What?
no.
I'm lost.
No,
What?
no, I understand exactly where he was going with that. Because Shavir was trying to mate with that the white dragon. So if she found out that Richter was a
I
dragon,
don't think that's where Genevieve's going.
That's not where I'm going. No.
Okay. So you concentrate, and you feel yourself being pulled away almost from where you are, and you feel your mind kind of drift, and then you snap, and you see you're sitting at this crackling fire, but instead of it being orange and yellow and a little bit of red, you just see it in monochromatic, like white and black, or black and white. That's how words is. So as I was saying, Genevieve, you are sitting in front of a black and white campfire. Daisy, stop. Hey, quit it. Sorry, she's making a lot of noise and distracting. Yeah, get out of here. Okay, she thinks she's in trouble now. Anyway, and then you hear this rumbling sound, and then you just see these two amethyst glowing eyes just looking. You have to look up like this, and you it looks down at you.
Down.
Long time no see.
Hang on just a second. Daisy's being weird. Okay, sorry everybody. Daisy's just being crazy. Anyway,
Interrupting my moment.
interrupting my moment. Okay. What is it that you require, Genevieve?
Could you locate someone for me, perhaps? Or do your best to try.
We'll have to increase the quota.
All right. I'm
Who
well
is
on
it
my way
you
back
wish
in.
to find?
He's a dragon. The only name I got was Richter. Don't know if that's helpful, but they think he's in the the Stormcrest Mountains. Or maybe the Cliffkeep, somewhere cold for a dragon. He was captured.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take too long. I have eyes and ears everywhere. And then you see the visage just starts to turn into smoke, as all that's left is these two purple glowing eyes, and then you snap back to the bar.
I love disconcerting situations that I'm not part of because as Caleb, I hear it, I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck just happened?
I love Warlock patrons. They are so fun.
Is that how it's supposed to work? You can just like ask them for shit
Pretty
We've
high
been
up.
using it the wrong way the whole time.
all time.
Your guys' relationship is a little different.
Mine's not as powerful as the others.
Anzu, I've got eyes looking for your son. I can find out almost exactly where he is very soon. But if you just wait on it, don't jump into this, we can more accurately form a plan. I give you my word on that. Whatever that means to you.
Thank Is there any possibility we can get the beholder killed today?
Speak up a little bit.
Speak up a little
Is there
bit,
any
but
possibility we can get the beholder killed today?
not today, but I just met with my old right hand, and he invited us to a function tomorrow at a place called, I have to look at it again, the Smiling Tiger, and he'll be there. And so, if not tomorrow, maybe the day after,
We have to kill him.
soon. And that's
I-
what Nicollo is here to help with.
That's
I
Nicollo.
need to get him alive. If we don't find out where he is through your source.
You want to capture the beholder alive?
Yes. And I want it tomorrow.
Well, we will. I understand. But I will be schmoozing him up tomorrow. Supposed to make nice with the meatball. So we should be able to. We should be able to find your son soon.
I'll lay down the scroll ascending for whoever needed it.
Have
Can
you
you not copy that into your spell
have you
book?
sent?
Oh yeah, I should.
I would
I'm gonna
probably.
copy it
Yeah.
down in my spell book.
Okay, do that.
Yeah, you can do that.
I forgot. 'cause
Yeah.
usually
I was wondering, like, why you did not have that.
Anzu, whenever you
I'll
can,
go ahead and copy
send us so we don't have to get someone else to do it. Can you send something to Thea that it is 100% confirmed that Annie is a world soul and that she is actually the last world soul they need? So
Yeah.
Singorn, as much as it is a threat military-wise, may be in some sort of danger against these people.
Jacob, how long is that going to take to learn sending? I think it's a 3rd level.
3 hours.
Yeah, I'll get started now.
We will find your son, Anzu. He's one of our greatest allies currently, and as much as I'm getting very impatient with the rest of this continent, he is one of the closest and most desirable aspects in the coming months for this wars, or for the battle and the war ahead. So, we will be there to help you get him.
I will go to my
So Anzu, when you get in your study, sitting on the desk, you didn't notice this because of your haste in preparing. You see a small envelope that has Mathis's seal on it.
I'll open it.
So you open it, and it has a it has a small card in it that kind of looks like a business card, and you see it doesn't have a name on it. It's completely blank, but it's about the size of a business card.
Okay. I'll open it. Where is
It's just the business card.
What does it say?
It doesn't have anything on it.
Can I inspect it, see if there's like a thing I'm supposed to do, or
Make a investigation check.
Mathis sends us his business card after us knowing him for months.
It's like, hey guys,
Hey,
I
by
know
the
this is a little
way,
formal.
I took up being a real estate agent. If you guys are looking
19.
for a house,
If you guys are looking for a house, I think I got one perfect for you. Cliffside view, awesome interiors, postmodern architecture.
There might be a rock nearby, but that only helps your buy.
Yeah,
Once it's killed, it helps us.
it's a buyer's market right now.
I got a 19.
19. So you begin to look at it, and you see as it catches the light every so often, you see this like shimmer go across it.
I'll get it just right.
Okay, so it says "burn me" on it.
Throw it in a candle.
Okay, so and then you see these golden butterflies begin to fly up from the ashes of the card, and then you see an image appear in front of you, and it is Titania. It seems to be a recorded sort of message. I'm so sorry I can't be there, dear. Things have come up. The show must go on. Yada yada, you know. But I have some information that you might find interesting. I have sent some of my envoy to attend a party that is coming up. They are there to see you specifically. They have information on our old friend and his whereabouts. I thought, since the anniversary of the battle is coming up, you were thinking about it anyway, and I can't finish the job for you, but I figure you can. Okay, goodbye, dear. Ta-ta! And then the butterflies fly away.
She didn't say what party.
She is probably Anzu's best friend. All right. And they're going to be at the party? I'm guessing the same one we're going to?
You don't
What
know?
party?
The only party you know of is the party that you're going to.
I'll get back to learning.
Okay.
Sending.
Does anybody want to do anything in the 3 hours that it's going to take Anzu to learn this spell?
Yeah,
And a drink.
Okay.
yeah, I do.
Nicollo, you also going to drink?
Might as well get to know my compatriots, shouldn't I?
It's like Jason Statham mixed with Crocodile Dundee, and I love it.
It's the greatest voice. I have to find the fucking name here.
I'll be honest. I've been practicing this one hardcore in the shower, and I think I've gotten a good one, guys.
I think you're doing a good job, Corey. To break immersion for a second, I think you're doing pretty good. But then again, I don't know anyone that talks like that in real life, except for Jason Statham. So, have you been just watching a bunch of Jason Statham movies? And you're just like,
No.
I gotta get this voice.
It's a voice I've been
We're
playing
filling
with.
air for you, Caleb. What are you doing?
I'd like
yeah.
to go to the Forgecasters family home, or their family business. They're the dwarves that are currently doing the construction for me out at that plot.
Yep.
I just want to go over there and check on I could go to the plot. No, that'll take way too long. I'm just gonna go to their
It would take you about it takes you about half an hour to get down to the guild, but it takes about an hour to get to the plot.
Yeah, and Peggy's still up in Whitestone helping out because I didn't bring her
Yeah,
with me.
Peggy's
so.
still with Mathis.
Yeah, so I'll go down to just their guild and be like, just walk in, I guess.
All right. You see, you have to take a number.
God damn
You
it.
take a number. Number 57.
What's my number?
Your number is 65.
Oh.
No, it's not me.
You really missed a golden opportunity with a really immature joke there, Jake.
Yeah, I know.
I'm very
But we don't stoop that low on Flagon Slayers. That's what your job is.
So when the person who comes in and grabs the number 69, can I switch with them?
So you're later in the queue?
Yes.
A large bald head pops in and, hey guys, 169 coming out. Oh. And then
Away. Number 62. They're going through them pretty quick.
Oh, no. It's not me.
Number 65.
No, I switched with the guy next to me.
66. All right, that's it for today, everybody.
Whoa. I just had a quick question. I swear, it's
Hey,
not.
you want to mess with me? I'll mess with you, Caleb. Let's go.
don't fuck with God.
Yes, number 69 here. I was just wondering.
Yeah.
I have you guys building something up out northeast. I was wondering how far in you are so far.
Well, when did you place the order?
A couple days ago.
Oh, well, then we haven't even gotten started on that.
There's no breaking dirt. They said they were already they were on their way up there when I was leaving. So I just wonder if they had found.
What was the name on it?
Animus.
Hang on just a second.
Of the Flagon Slayers.
They
said they broke dirt already. Maybe put down some stones. All right.
You know, the more you talk to me, the less I can look.
I completely understand.
Yeah. Starts flipping through. Ah, found it. All right. Mr. Animus.
That's it.
All right. Yeah, we broke ground on that just a few hours ago. But we work fast. We're pretty good fast workers. If you want, I can take you out there. See what the progress is. We get there pretty quick. We got these cool little things right here, and you see he pulls something from his belt, and you see something that looks very similar to the teleportation stones you guys have.
Oh yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and check it out. I haven't really been to the land either yet. I've been a little bit busy, so.
Yeah. All right. Well, so take my hand.
Gotta hold hands.
I take his hand.
All right, and make sure you get all clenched up, because this can be kind of vomit-inducing.
My talons go into his hand.
I didn't mean like that. Ow. I meant like... Anyway. So he starts rubbing it, and you see it starts glowing, and then you guys disappear. And then you reappear. You see a few different dwarves wearing what look like hard hats, helmets, and then a few of them working on it. You see that they've got a central tower that they're building first. The land has been completely cleared. You also see that they've started to set up a small stable. Not super impressive, but it gets the job done. All right, well, as you can see, everything's working out real good. If you want, I can go get the foreman and he can come talk to you.
Yeah, sure, why not? I don't know when else I'll be able to come out here, so.
All right. He goes off for about 5 minutes. Comes back with this large, just like arms, just huge, but like a dude that's like the size of Yosemite Sam. Just this tank of a dwarf, crimson red beard, like crimson red hair. That's kind of super buzzed. How can I help you?
Yes. I was just.
Are you Animus?
I am Animus.
All right. Well, I'm Foreman Clay.
Nice to meet you, Foreman Clay. I was just coming out to check on the work so far. I know it's only been a couple days, but I haven't been out here at all, so I just wanted to see.
All right. Well, I can bring you through and show you the progress that we made, if you want.
I think I'm okay. I'll just look at it from here and let you guys do your work. I don't want to get in the way at all. Just nice to be out here and kind of see. How far can I see a mon from here?
So you are resting on the back end of a hill. So if you go up the hill, you'd be able to.
Okay, that's fine. And then like,
they're kind of like building into the hill too, because of their philosophy is try and keep the land as natural as they can. So they're kind of building into the side of this hill.
And they're leaving a good amount of the trees up around, right?
Oh yeah, they're leaving as many as they can.
Is it forested at all, or is it more like a plains with some trees?
Imagine like Missouri forest, like when you drive through the interstate and it's like you see like a clutch of trees off to the side, like there'll be a field, and then like 50 trees, and then field, kind of like that.
So I've got some clusters around here and there.
Yeah.
But
there's enough coverage. Like there's enough there that in the fall when the leaves fall, the whole yard will be covered.
Okay. All right.
That was probably one of the most Missouri sentences I have ever said in my life. That felt weird.
I'm glad it was in D&D.
That felt so weird. I even went a little southern accent when I was talking. Okay, I'm good.
Thank you so much, Mr. Clay. I'll come back out and I don't know honestly when, but I'll send someone out in the next week or so to maybe check on the progress. How long do you think it'll be to get the main blueprint here done so I can see what else I want to add?
He pulls it out of a tube on his side. Well, as you can see, so we ran into a little bit of trouble while we were coming through here. See, there was a family of wolves that were denning up in here, so we had to take care of that. So that put us back a few hours. But yeah, we should be done by 2-3 weeks.
All right, sounds good.
Should be done, and you can add any additions you want. That'll have to be more cost.
Of course, no, yes, yeah.
Just want you to know that we're a very fair business, but additions cost additional money, as I like to say.
That is fine with me. I should be coming into some more money to be able to add some more stuff. I also will want to. Is there any specific family or business you work with when it comes to enchantments? Or is it just kind of a free for all?
No, we work with some family out of Craghammer, for enchanting, but no, nothing local. Nothing local.
Well, if it comes to Craghammer, would it be, do you think, more expensive to go with them, or do you think I should just go local and it'll be done faster?
Well, nothing beats dwarven craftsmanship, and that's true about enchanting too. The elves might say that they make a fine house, but you don't need all that weird gold leafing on it. It's just stone and plaster. What are they why do you have to put anyway, that's neither here nor there. But I would always go dwarf.
All right, well, I will definitely be looking into those options later, but I thank you so much for you guys doing this work, and hope to catch up with you soon on the progress.
All right, sir. You have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
The other dwarf that brought you here. All right. Well, I can take you back, or if you want to, you can just walk.
No, you can go ahead and take me back. I'm just tired of walking at this point.
All right. You guys hold hands. He rubs the orb. You're back in their guild hall. All right, sir. That'll be 2 gold for transportation.
I'll give him 5.
Oh, he's a generous tipper. Thank you, sir. You know what? Here, just between you and me, just real man to man here. Next time you come in, you don't gotta take a number. Just come on up to the desk. I'll take care of you.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good. I was seeing that there weren't actually any other numbers in here. It was just me, and I just pulled 69 for the fun of it. But
Well, that's funny.
That's
a good one, sir. That's a good one. Now, Mr. Animos, you have a good day.
You too, sir. Thank you so much.
Yep. You leave. leave. Go back to the guild hall. Anzu, you have learned sending.
I would like to send ascending to Thea.
Let me read the spell description for sending real quick.
Is she in another fucking realm?
Possibly not.
She could be anywhere.
He could be anywhere.
She's in the She's using the vacation stick without me and Zygon.
That would be
My
awesome.
God.
What the
I just
heck?
might.
That'd be awesome.
Oh.
Take a look. It's in a book.
Reading Rainbow.
Thank you. Are they bringing Reading Rainbow back?
I hope.
That'd be... Oh, I love LeVar Burton.
Like that whole Donald Glover bit with him on Community. Where he's like terrified to meet him, but he's like his hero, and he just like screams anytime he's near him.
Yeah. All right, yeah, go ahead.
I will say,
Just the thing about Annie.
Annie is a world soul, and the last one left.
You have 15 more words if you want.
Do what you can to protect her. Love, Uncle Anzu.
I just realized that sending is an evocation spell, so that would have taken you half the time.
Oh.
Well, now we
It's
know.
not divination.
It's okay. I took
No, it's
half,
an evocation spell. That's so weird.
Weird.
took half the time to go there because I used
I like to
teleport.
imagine that every time someone sends a sending spell, it sounds exactly like that, where they're like, "Take your time." Like you just have to like
Yeah.
they're like counting
like-
them.
It's like old school telegraphs where it was like, just made it to independence. Stop. Just, stuff like that. Man. All right, how does Thea respond? Yeah, you're playing two characters tonight, Abby.
I had a feeling. I'm keeping an eye on her. I hope you're okay. Love, Thea.
Oh, that was so sweet. All right, Anzu, you get a reply.
I miss you.
Okay, so you've
Yeah.
used 2 third-level spells.
Is in trouble.
Sounds like
And
he's
then I'll go.
fixed.
What kind of trouble? Is there
Do
anything
I
I
get to
can do?
reply?
No, you have to cast it
No,
again.
you have to do it again.
I
Why?
You can cast it at higher levels too.
We'll
So
have to
I
go to
can.
we'll have to go to sleep before we do anything else.
Yeah,
anyways.
that's true. Okay, I'll send another. He is dying. He's somewhere cold. Let me see that mountain near Singorn. Possibly in Stormcrest Mountains.
I'll see if I can get any information for you. If I do, I'll send word.
Ooh. Okay, I'll leave it there.
So, it is now about 3 in the afternoon, 4.
I'm day drunk.
Okay. Is there anything anyone wants to do before we get into the evening? Okay.
I'm also drinking at the bar with whoever else is there. I assume Nicollo and Genevieve.
Mm-hmm.
Bring on the night, my friend.
I'm in my bedroom taking a short rest.
Okay. Let's slide down that pole.
Making
Can
no
drinking
noise
be a
until
short
it
rest?
noises.
Yeah, you can have a short rest if you want.
I want to
Sick.
teach the kobolds how to make a grilled cheese.
That's all we serve at the bar, grilled cheese.
So Animus, make a performance check.
Oh, please. 13.
Okay. So you make a pretty nice grilled cheese. You burn one of the sides a little, not
Oh,
too
no,
bad.
they're all gonna come out burnt.
But you hand it to who appears to be the leader of the kobolds, and he smells it and just devours it.
Eating ass.
The others look to him. He goes, and then they kind of get you out of the way, and they start to make them, and you see that they're like putting worms and like rancid
Ugh.
meat and like, but now it's like all cheesy and let's see here. I rolled a natural 1 on their performance check.
I hate everything.
So the kitchen begins to catch fire as the grilled cheese. They're making like 30 grilled cheeses at once. They don't quite know what they're doing.
Another day. Another day. I walk out of the kitchen.
Stove comes back. What? And he starts to put out the fire.
I hand Soph one of the grilled cheeses they made. I'm like, Soph, we just need to. I just don't know. I just don't.
Why did you let them use the? What is wrong? Why?
Soph, they were literally using it to make worm chowder and shit earlier. I was
But
just.
they know how to make that.
I thought they
He's
could make.
got a point.
I just thought they could make something.
You can't civilize a kobold. You can only restrain them.
You're right. I mean, we need to get some sort of leader in here for them that they can understand. So.
I have one, and then you made him eat a grilled cheese.
Now he's only gonna want.
They
a grilled
have one
cheese.
who's not intelligent. We need one. We
I
need
love
someone
how
who's
every
a kobold handler.
Every time we come back home, the only person that probably isn't excited is Sophocles.
Yeah, because he's like, not again. I will fix this. Just get out of my way.
Oh, so for one thing, have we found a handler for the kobolds yet? Is there someone who may be able to do that?
They were handling themselves, and then you taught them fire.
Yes, but we also want. Wait. You know what? I see where the problem went. But I was just, if we could get on that, get someone who can, be.
Fine. I've been back for a whole 20 minutes, and this is what happens. It's fine.
How's the
I
farm?
will
I'm
keep-
sorry. How's the farm?
It's good.
Okay.
Garnash is quite happy.
Good to hear. I'm sorry.
They brought back the first crop of melons.
Ooh.
It's really weird. Some of them are purple.
I mean, I'm gonna take a purple melon over grilled cheese with worms, dirt, and possible shit in it. So.
He said that he brought some soil from the Feywild, and it makes the melons purple and yellow and orange. The orange one is spicy.
The hell?
I love a spicy melon.
Who doesn't love a spicy melon?
I mean, it makes some of the great. We should. So, write this down. We should try to make an ale with spicy melon. Spicy melon ale. We'll put it up for the spring. It'll be great. We'll put it in there with the
Say,
salad.
I've told you this many times. We do not have the clientele for your fancy alcohols.
We'll make a small batch spicy melon ale. Me and Zygon. There we go. And you, whenever you want it.
You can make all many artisanals that you want. I can't serve them. We serve dwarves who work down at the dock, and we serve mercenaries. They don't care about spicy melon. They care about spicy drunk.
Oh my god.
I'll make it still. We'll work on it. Never mind.
See your new friend. He understand.
Oh, yeah. This is Nicollo, by the way. He's with Genevieve.
I just. It's very nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too, but
Nicollo, if you like alcohol a lot, this is the man you'll be talking to the most at this place.
I do like alcohol a lot. Problem is, I didn't know I was getting in league with a bloody wanker like yourself. God, you're so fucking pretentious. A melon ale? What the bloody hell is wrong with you, mate?
So
Ale is ale. Just drink the fucking ale.
sometimes you just want to.
He is the kind of clientele that we serve.
I see what you mean. You're right. I should have let it go. Let's just let the night happen.
Really
Drink
do
the ale.
Dr.
You like
Garnash,
the
though.
ale. You like it like you like a donkey. Just drink the fucking ale. Jesus Christ.
Whoever that is. But seriously, go talk to Garnash. He has investment opportunities.
Sounds good.
Soap cleans up your mess as more and more people start to come in for their nightly. You see, you guys start noticing some regulars that are coming in. Seems like you're starting to build up as being one of the better bars in the city, who kind of serves whoever wants to be there. Not really exclusive.
Hopefully they'll
You
protect
see-
the bar too in its time of need.
You see, Garnash is he has already had quite the bountiful harvest using the Feywild's soil. And you see he's selling melons that come in multiple different shapes. You see one that is shaped like a pyramid, and then you see one that is just a cube, and then you see one that looks like it has about 12 sides on it, and each side looks like it's shaped in the shape of a pentagon. What I'm saying is that these watermelons are shaped like the dice that you roll.
Let's go.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy dice.
You see, they come in assortments of colors. I see people are a little timid to buy them because they look so weird. I can assure everyone here that these melons are nice, great, perfectly safe melons.
Garnash, I'll buy one of your melons.
What kind of melon you want?
I don't know, what do you got?
Well, I got spicy melon, I've got sweet melon, I got regular watermelon that's shaped like a cube. I like the cube one because you can cut it and it stands up.
Interesting. Take a spicy melon.
Ooh, spicy melon. So he grabs one of the pyramid-shaped melons and he hands it over to you. You know what? First one's on the house. We had a good harvest.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
No.
Here,
For
I'll
friends.
I'll toss him a gold.
Oh, well, that's very kind. And he puts it in a jar.
I'm gonna take it back to the bar and cut it open and start snacking because I'm hungry.
Jacob, do we have any music tonight, or is Turk gone and we have no
Turk
music?
is still not back, so no.
Where wasn't Turk going to find Richter?
No, Turk was
No,
going
Turk
to
was going to Onoa
Onoa to make sure we have allies in Onoa to help
to
us.
talk to Gold, please.
Oh, okay.
So, Genevieve, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh wait, me?
Mhm.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, my coworkers are bothering me.
Quit bothering our coworkers.
Trying to get me to pick up shifts.
Quit doing that.
Like, leave me alone. Not too bad. Constitution saving throw. 15.
It's pretty spicy, but nothing too bad. It hits you with the spice, and then the natural watermelon taste kind of comes in and kind of cuts it a little bit.
I feel like you could make a nice drink with this lemon.
Well, yeah, we might be able to do some nice drinks, but Soap's not big on cocktails or anything like that. He says that the people we serve are hard workers and they like ale, and I was like, sometimes we just like an elven martini. But,
Exactly.
but
Doesn't mean you
Soph
can't have options.
comes from, those more rough and tumble sort of people, so that's kind of that's what he thinks. I personally think he's a little uncultured.
Perhaps. I mean, it's nice to have options. I might go behind the bar and try to, take a little bit of the melon and like a glass, and like my bartender is coming out.
Make a performance check.
Can do.
Swish it in with some of that hard alcohol.
No, it is not good.
Throw some ginger ale in that bitch. Top it off
It
with a
is
little
a-
lime juice.
It is an 8. I was gonna say
There you go.
the melon,
Good.
mint, and some kind of whiskey with like a little bit of sugar. Sounds kind of good.
Okay. Do you want to try it, or do you want to have somebody else try it?
I'll take a straw if we have straws in this universe. And they're like,
No,
or
they
I'll
kill turtles. Turtles.
Do they kill turtles in
killed
this
the
universe?
turtles.
There's
They
climate
killed the
change
turtles.
happening here too
They
in
kill
D&D.
turtles.
Turtles just don't understand how straws work. They just.
Climate
go
change
right
in
up the
Tal'Dorei
nostril.
is really a problem.
Oh man.
I'll just take a straw and do the thing
yeah.
and like try it that way, and then I'll throw it over to Nicollo and be like, "Try this."
Oh, he's not gonna appreciate it though.
It's not
Do
the
you want to try
palate.
Yes, I do want to try it.
Okay, then I'll make you one as well. All right.
Okay.
All right. I need you to both make Constitution saving throws, Animus and Nicollo.
18.
18. Okay.
8.
Okay. Nicollo, it's not working for you, you know? Like, you know what she's trying to do, but it's like, you know, she's been trying to make drinks for you for a long time, and, you know, just give you a dwarven whiskey or an elvish ale or, you know, just human alcohol and you're fine. All these fancy mixed drinks, you just don't get it. Animus. It's pretty good. Could use a little bit of work, but it's pretty good.
You know, I think we're on to something here, Genevieve. I think you've got this. Maybe a couple tweaks here and there, but this is a good one for sure.
Yeah.
I can tell
You
you,
did-
leave it personally, but
you know.
I don't mean to offend. It's just not for me.
More of a simple man. I get it.
In some respects, yes.
Mm.
I want to know the one thing that Niccolo likes fancy.
The one thing.
The one
My
thing.
dominatrixes. Ayo.
Oh, jeez.
That checks
Why did
out.
I ask? So, as the night goes on, people drink, you know, kind of have fun. You guys hear, as there's kind of a lull, you hear a familiar sound of a cane hitting the hardwood floor, and you look over and you see that Mathis has come in. He's looking a little tired, a little worse for wear. You see he's leading Peggy behind him. I'm sorry to interrupt everyone, but is there a place that we can put the flying horse?
Oh, yes, he just goes outside in the back.
All right, go ahead. And he lets Peggy go.
I want to go up to Peggy real quick and just kind of pat him, be like, "How you doing, buddy?" Good to hear, good to hear. Just head back there, get some rest. We thank you so much for your hard work.
Walks back. He kind of gathers you all together, except for you,
Even me?
Niccolo. Yeah, even you. Except for Niccolo. He doesn't trust Niccolo yet.
I don't trust him either, so.
Oh, also, Niccolo, you know who Mathis is. He's well known in the city, and, you know, you've had some dealings with him before.
Exactly. Plenty of
and-
reasons not to trust that fuckhead.
Yeah. He can say the same for you. Well, Whitestone's stable, albeit in trouble, but, with Vesper's disappearance, which is what it will be publicly stated as so everyone's on the same page. With Vesper's disappearance, a council has been created to regulate things while she is not there. Targarus has also traveled back to Singorn and is sending a coalition of aid to Whitestone. Few soldiers and aid workers, clerics, things of that nature. But I have received strange reports coming from the hills near Amon. There have been reports of a large frog-like beast roaming around, stomping on things, doing general harm. It's probably nothing, really, but I thought I would bring it to your attention, and if it does turn out to be true, I'm sure the city would reward you some sort of fee. But, I'm out of the loop a little bit. I've only just come back. Is there anything you wish to tell me? Is there things we need to discuss elsewhere? And he looks over at Nicollo.
Yes.
Well,
Do we need to discuss elsewhere?
Annie is the last world soul, and she's in Singorn.
This sounds like discuss elsewhere. I'll meet you in the office. He walks up. He sees we're lying on the cane a little bit more today.
I'm
than
gonna
usual.
take a bottle of, like a light hard alcohol, like a vodka or gin, something like that.
Okay. So you look through the shelves, and you find a small like probably about this big, of Marquesian tequila.
Nice.
Well, they do have tequila.
Ba-ba-da-da-ba-ba.
Tequila.
You grab some glasses and you bring it up. Nicollo, you are left in the bar.
Oh,
I think it's funny that both characters Corey's played are just like, I don't care if I'm in meetings, I just want to drink.
I mean,
That's just Corey.
it's not necessarily true. I mean, I like to be around things. But, I don't like to be with gimpy little wanks like Mathis. So, to each their own.
Them's fighting words.
Maybe me
So,
like stuff.
Honestly, get you.
Animus is the last one to come in. You shut the door. All right, what is it? What do we have to discuss?
Andrew, I suppose you can start.
Annie is the last world soul, and she's in Singorn. So,
Oh, then that means she's in the safest place in the world.
well, I believe Whitestone was also called the safest place in the world at one point.
Before the Derolo family was massacred over 200 years ago, yes.
I would.
Targaryen is sending troops somewhere else.
Well, it's Enzu. It's not the entire Singorn army. No, it's a small battalion.
But they might need the entire Singorn army.
For one man and 3 women? Come now.
Talking about
Perhaps the dragon.
Elves.
I want to insight check Mathis
Okay. What for?
to see if he's Mathis.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
could see that if I wanted to.
That is true. Genevieve
Oh,
would know if it isn't.
And it is Mathis.
Would she bring it up?
Would she bring it up? Yeah, it's Mathis. It's not. He's not disguised or
19.
anything.
Okay. well,
19. Yeah, I mean, he
looks
honestly,
like
he honestly does not think that she is in that much danger when she is in Singorn, which is one of the largest armies in the world and one of the most well trained.
Another issue.
I toss
Richter
everyone a
is
shot
in
of
trouble.
tequila.
Tequila.
He is, I think, dying somewhere, but I'm having a hard time finding exactly where. He was kidnapped.
I was a little concerned when I arrived home. I was told that he had never arrived to here.
The only thing
Well-
he said is that he's cold.
It's cold. Well, there's a few places that could be. I've got some contacts, in the Northern Territories. I can reach out to see if they've seen anything or heard anything, if you want me to.
Well, Genevieve also has a source out, but yes, I'd appreciate both.
Oh, and who is this source, Genevieve? Is it a friend in high places?
You could say maybe low places.
Hmm.
Aren't we all? In the low places, that is. As I take my shot.
Like Garth Brooks comes out.
I take my shot.
Well, I got friends.
Catch my camera through the fence.
And play.
Is anyone else
That is
taking
by
their
far
shot?
his best song.
It's a good one.
It's also my go-to karaoke song.
It's a good karaoke song.
It is.
I don't know. Is anybody else taking their shot?
Hmm.
Because Animus has poisoned them.
No, I'm pouring a second shot for myself.
Well, Enzo, I'm sorry, and I assure you we will get down to the bottom of this quickly. There are very few people who could take on someone as strong as your son, so it kind of narrows down the list.
To the possible people that we have been going neck and neck with for the past few months.
Well, what better way to get to Enzu than to go after his family?
Very true. He's
He
also
cares less about himself than he does them.
one of the only people that, for whatever reason, thinks that this is a serious matter, which it is, and most of the people we've come in contact with don't believe it's as serious as we do.
Hmm.
I take my
Well,
second shot.
Animus.
Fill it back up.
Most people do not want to hear the world is ending. They rather hear, things are worse, but they're not terrible. I'm doing okay. My family's doing okay. It's very hard to convince a populace of calamity.
And a lot of people don't have the information that we have and an understanding of the worlds at large.
Most people don't even know that the Feywild exists, and it's bled into our world more times than I can count.
That's true. I mean, to be fair, the Feywild, the Shadowfell, the Abyss, Nine Hells, it's all going to be coming into one in a couple months if we don't do something, and I take my third shot.
That is very true, but do you think that average Joe Farmer knows that? Do you think that the crops will wither and die, the earth will crack beneath him? Do you know if he knows that?
I don't know if he knows that, but I know there's leaders who know that, and they're focusing on other issues other than that.
Animus
The
The world
is also
doesn't
another
stop.
issue.
Just
Titania knows a general area of where Belshazzar.
The Velshnar?
Well, there's
no,
only
the
one.
other one.
The other.
I
the
love
other
when
one.
they do
Oh,
that. in
yeah.
movies. The person you're talking about? No, the other one.
That's
Well,
good. It's the other one. I don't want to know about the main one. Cool.
Enzu, I don't mean to derail you, but there's something that I've been pondering. Do we know what the ultimate goal of this group is?
The 5,
Yes.
I believe. So,
As of
Send
right
a guard
now,
hold, from what I remember.
I
Virgins?
mean, kind of.
wasn't it the convergence of the planes? The second calamity?
But why? Why do they wish to do this? If their premise is true, that this world will eventually die from lack of magic, and the only way to fix it is by collapsing the planes on each other, part of me thinks they might be right.
Are you with them now? What's going on here?
No, Animus, things aren't always so black and white. Just because I see their point does not mean I agree. But they believe that you are the villains in this story. They believe that you're stopping progress, and that you're condemning an entire planet, plane, whatever you want to say, to oblivion. And if the stories and the myths that they've been telling us have been true, and the visions that some of you have received, then they've already been through this once. and they failed. That makes them dangerous. That makes them ambitious. They have nowhere to go back to, and they have no one waiting for them. I caution you, don't make deals with them. But things might have already been taken out of our hands.
Well, we can do what we can to stop it. Tomorrow, there's a soiree, if you will, with the Smiling Tiger, with the Beholder. I'm supposed to make nice. And
do you want to?
Make myself small? Absolutely not, but I'm gonna...
That's the Genevieve I know.
Gonna do my best to pretend.
My suggestion to all of you is to make sure that she has a clean exit strategy.
We will do our best on that one. And I take another shot.
Just as
alcohol poisoning.
a quick question. Where is the fake Vesper?
She returned to her home, I'm assuming in the Nine Hills somewhere. Or is that the Abyss? I don't know. Can't remember.
Nine Hills.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. I had questions for her that I believe only she can answer.
You weren't gonna get anything out of her tonight. Let me tell you. Listen. She just lost all of her memory. Couldn't even tell us where she was before. You know.
What do you mean?
Like we were asking her simple.
I'm sorry, Animus. I think you've had one too many.
No, of course.
You seem a little scattered.
No, yeah, and I take another shot.
Anzu, what do you mean? You're the one who's a master of arcane. Is this possible? For memories to be completely erased?
Isn't it like very rare?
You would basically what you need is either a wish spell that's incredibly well worded, or like divine intervention.
That's not out of reach.
I mean,
magically, it would be easier for them to get in hold of a god than it would be to do it with a wish spell.
Oh, that sounds so easy.
Yes. There may
Do you have any other ideas of how this might be done? Just wishes and gods?
Can I think of a magical item or...
There's nothing that you can... No. The only thing that you can think of is modify memory, but that doesn't work on this scale.
I can't think of anything magical, but... I don't know. There may be something off about her.
I could perhaps talk to the Cobalt Reserve and see if they know anything.
Who the hell are you going to talk to?
Anzu, I'm going to keep this one close to the chest. I don't want to get you involved any more than I have to. If they see you poking around, the Five seem to have a lot more interest in what you do than what I do. They haven't sent assassins to attack me, or appeared at a festival to kill me, or anything like that, so... I assume I can fly a little bit under the radar, and the less you know, the less likely they will.
It's true.
Well, sounds like you have a very busy day tomorrow.
Apparently. Don't we always?
Well, that's the price for saving the world. I am going to return home. I am quite tired.
understandably.
All right. Well, good night and good luck.
Good night.
All right. Is Mathis leaves, that will be where we end tonight's session.
Bad.
That's some bullshit.
Well, I hope everyone watching enjoyed, and we're back, baby. We're gonna hopefully be consistently doing this for the rest of the campaign. So, barring any crazy stuff, we hope to see you next week. Have a good night, everybody.